Downgrade stuff, that's also fine. They're going to be told to inspect your equipment. This does not count as step one. You still have to perform step one. People think they don't because we're letting this happen. This is you reassuring your equipment is to standards, your standards, to take the test. Go ahead and inspect your equipment.
Inspecting equipment.
Once you're done, you're going to stand up so that the grader knows you inspected your equipment and you approve of it. Time has not started. Simple things as putting the firing device away on fire can give you a no-go. So go ahead and check your firing device. If it is on fire, when you pull it out, you'll be a no-go. Fix it in the bandolier. That's fine. Just don't pull it out on fire.
Safe.
All right, go ahead and stand up. I will read tasks, conditions, standards. Do you have any questions? Can you see your enemy? From here, I will verify zeros. Time will start on go. 3, 2, 1, go. Time will start. From here, you're going to go into step 1. Inventory your equipment. You're going to open the flap. You're going to tell the grader inventorying, and you're going to close the flap. Zero confusion for the grader to be like, no go. So go ahead and do that.
Inventorying.
There you go. Step 1, complete. Step 2, you're going to identify your firing position.
Identified my firing position.
Step 3, you're going to put the bandolier on your neck. Because you picked up the bandolier, something could have fallen out. You're going to reopen it, inventory it, and close it. Bam. Step 3, done. Step 4, done. You're going to move on to step 5. You're going to test your firing device, and so you're going to secure your firing device. You're going to secure your tester. Now you're going to uncap each one of those. You're going to uncap the firing device first. Firing device is first. Stay with me. Firing device is first. Tester is second. All right. After you uncap the tester, you're going to plug it into the firing device. Ensure you uncap the female side. That's the smaller side. Make sure you can read the words on it correctly. Then you're going to unplug the bottom. Once you plug those into each other, you're going to switch the firing device to fire. You're going to cup your hand around the light. You're going to put it up to your eye. You're going to pull the trigger, and you're going to state, I see the light.
See the light.
From there, you're going to put it back on safe. That's going to go back into your bandolier as one piece. If it comes apart while it's in your bandolier, you can put it back together in your bandolier. If you take it out and it's separated, that's a no-go. From here, you're going to remove your spool. As you can see, the firing device and tester is in his bandolier before he removes his spool. If you remove your spool and then put your firing device and tester back in the bandolier afterwards, that's a no-go. Go ahead and secure the firing wire side. You're going to get 1 meter's length. You're going to tie the side closest to the spool to the stake. Notice how the spool has not been secured under the sandbag. Do not do that until after you tie. Yes. Once you tie it to the stake, you're going to grab your spool and you're going to grab that sandbag. Sandbag goes on top of the spool. This is an explosive. You do not want to die, so you put the sandbag on top. So if it explodes, the sand dies. From here, you're going to pull out your testing kit. That's the firing device and tester together, ensuring it's still on safe while you remove it. All right, what was the rule? Tester is number 2. So who goes first? Which one gets uncapped?
The wire.
The wire. And then the tester. If this happens, we understand. Just plug it back in. Just don't remove it from the bandolier unplugged. All right, once both are uncapped, you're gonna plug the wire into the tester. You're gonna move the safety to fire. You're gonna cup the light. You're gonna put it up to your eye and pull the trigger. From there, you're gonna state that you see the light.
See the light.
All right, put it back on safe. And then you're gonna remove the wire from the tester. You're gonna cap both of those.
No specific order?
No specific order. They both have to be capped before you remove the tester from the firing device. Once they're both capped, you're going to remove the tester from the firing device. You're going to cap both of those. No specific order. Once both of those are capped, both of them have to be capped, and then you put them in your bandolier. If you do not cap both of them and secure one into the bandolier, that's a no-go. From here, you're going to secure your gear and your spool, and you're going to unravel it, moving to your emplacement site. Any gear that is left behind would be considered a no-go.
You ugly.
Once you make it to your emplacement site, go into the prone. Pull out your Clamore. You are going to perform ATAR-C, aim, tie, arm, re-aim, camouflage. The only way to do step 1 of ATAR-C is pulling out the Clamore to aim the Clamore. You'll pull it out. You will spread the legs to a 45-degree angle, rotating them to the most left and right side of the Clamore, sticking it into the dirt, and then knife handing the top of it, ensuring you are pointed at the enemy. Bam, aim. Step 2, which is tie. That's correct. You're gonna secure your blasting cap. You're going to get 1 meter's worth of wire. From here, you're going to tie the side closest to the spool to the stake. Step 2 is done. What is step 3? Arm. You're going to remove the shipping plug. You're going to insert the wire into the gap, ensuring that the blasting cap is towards the circle thread area, and then you're going to insert it into the Clamore. You're going to twist it so that it is secured. All right, that step is done. What is the next step?
Re-aim.
Re-aim. You're going to knife hand the top again, ensuring you're aiming at the enemy. The final step of emplacing. What is it? Camouflage. You're going to put any amount of grass on your Clamore. Make sure you're not moving your Clamore because it's live. Go ahead and grab the sandbag that we provide you, put it on your spool, and then you're going to get up out of the prone afterwards. You're going to move back to your firing position, ensuring that you camouflage the wire to your grader.
Camo, camo, camo.
Once you make it back to your firing position, you're going to get back into the prone. You're going to remove your firing device from your bandolier. Now you have your wire and your firing device. What is the rule for the firing device? It's always first. You're going to remove the cap from the firing device and then the wire. You're going to connect those. you're going to put your head down and move your safety switch to fire. You're going to announce Clamore twice and then pull the trigger.
Clamore, Clamore.
Time stops here. From here, the grader will ensure you don't have any questions, and then part 2 will start.
No questions.
He will ensure the zeros.
Zeros.
Time will start on go. 3, 2, 1, go. Time starts. He's going to ensure it's on safe by putting it on safe. He's going to remove the wire from the firing device and cap both of those. Once both of those are capped, it will go into the bandolier. The firing device will go into the bandolier. You're going to untie the wire. Once you untie the wire, you're going to throw the wire so it's not stuck on the stake or the sandbag. You do not have to be in the prone during part 2 at all, unless you want to be. We won't stop you. From here, you're going to move to your emplacement site and displace your Clamore. When you get down here, you're going to think of HRC in reverse. So what was the last step of HRC? Remove your camouflage. This is not a step in the book. This is just to help you access your spool later on. All right. The next step, which would be re-aim. So you're done with the enemy, so there's nothing to do there. You're going to arm. So you're going to unarm it. When you unarm it, you're unscrewing the blasting cap. You're going to pull the wire out from the slit in the adapter piece, and then you're going to invert it. Let me see. When you're inverting it, what you're looking at is this little slit. The hole is not going into the Clamore. You're putting the Clamore on safe. The side that has no hole is going into the Clamore. Think of it as you don't want water in your Clamore, so you're going to plug it up. Once you do that, you can untie. Then you're going to secure your spool and you're going to wrap your wire completely up.
Is this also you cannot touch the blasting cap at all in this part?
In real scenario, don't touch the blasting cap. It's an explosive. Nowhere in the book says you can't touch it. Yes. The spool doesn't have to look pretty. It just needs to fit in your bandolier. Once the spool is completely wrapped up, you can put it in your bandolier. You are not allowed to touch your Clamore until the spool is completely wrapped up. Once your Clamore and spool have both been put into your bandolier, stand up ensuring all your equipment is on your person, and then you'll let the grader know you're done. From there, you'll either be a go or no go. If you're already a no go, you wouldn't have made it that far, so you would have